Hi, Catholic Life. Happy Thursday. My name's Julie, and I'm excited to be sharing this reflection with you guys today. So, today is March 7th, and today we celebrate two saints, Saint Perpetua and Saint Felicity. They were both martyrs for their faith, and yeah, we don't know too much about, especially Saint Felicity, but either of them really. And yeah, we do know a little bit about them from St. Perpetua's diary. So today I'm going to read a note from the editor at the end of St. Perpetua's diary. I just think it's really beautiful. But I'm going to give a little context. So St. Perpetua and St. Felicity were both mothers. St. Perpetua had children, and St. Felicity was expecting. And Felicity was Perpetua's servant, and yeah, they just had a really great friendship and called each other higher in many ways, and yeah, they were martyred together. So they're a really great example of like good virtuous friendship, so we can definitely look to them for that. So now I'm just going to read this note from the editor. The day of their victory dawned, and they marched from the prison to the amphitheater joyfully, as though they were going to heaven, with calm faces, trembling if at all, with joy rather than fear. Perpetua went along with shining countenance and a calm step, as the beloved of God, as a wife of Christ, putting down everyone's stare by her own intense gaze. May you be inspired by these saints' joy and perseverance as they face their imminent death, knowing that their heavenly home awaited them. No matter what trials we encounter in our time here on earth, we can rest in the knowledge of Christ's sacrifice for us and the joy that awaits us when we join him in heaven. I just think that's really beautiful. I love the word intense gaze, I guess words. Intense gaze. I just think it's just a really beautiful image to think of Perpetua like in this state of like complete and utter suffering, like knowing that she has children and a family, and just giving up her entire life and doing so joyfully, just by gazing at Christ and not even really thinking twice about it. And I'm sure she had fears and doubts, but yeah, all it talks about is her joy and how radiant that was. And the only way you could be so joyful in such suffering is through gazing at Christ. And I think that we can bring that into our Lent as well, in all of the suffering and Lenten sacrifices we're making. We can just gaze at Christ and let him be the joy in our lives, and just ask him to give us the grace of joy and perseverance through the struggles. And one like really practical way to do that is to go to adoration and sit in front of the Blessed Sacrament and let him gaze at you and adore you and rejoice in you just sitting in his presence. And you can also gaze back at him, like so physically, which is like so beautiful. That's just like a very practical way to just enter into this gaze that we can have with Christ. And I guess that's my challenge for you guys today. There's adoration today from 4 to 6 p.m. in the Chapel of the Immaculate Conception. So I encourage you guys to go sit in his presence and gaze at him. And even if you just sit there in silence, the Lord will speak to you in ways that maybe you haven't been spoken to before. So I just encourage you guys to go do that. Enjoy the rest of you guys' Thursday. I'll be praying for you.